up, guys? Beer Bros on the road to Odessa. Luck of the Draw tournament. It's our first out-of-state tournament. I mean, we're playing.
My first tournament.
I mean, you played in the Marv turn.
Oh, I guess, yeah, you're right.
So you got one little tournament experience. I don't have much either. I just barely have Friadoso and the Marv turn. So we're just going to throw down on a little road trip podcast. Before we get started, like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And if you can, you know what? If you love us, share the video. Just share it right now. Just click the little share, then come right back and enjoy the content. So, okay, I want to bring this up. You guys know we are Cowboy fans. Dak Prescott actually just released a video yesterday about like him throwing the ball.
Yeah, I see that.
I want to take your first take on it. What was your first take on the
He looked skittish. Real early in the video when he was throwing it to the camera was facing the right side of him, and he was throwing little like
15, 20 out just straight down the line.
Yeah, he looked like his leg, like I don't know which one it really was.
It's his right leg.
So his back leg, basically.
Yeah.
It looked. That's the one I was thinking. He was.
Everybody said the same thing. He looks very timid.
Yeah.
He don't look like he's 100%, which worries me because we are in April. So being in April, I don't know, man.
He didn't even look like he was 50%. He looked like he was like 40, 30%.
Just the hair.
Yeah, so he looked good. Obviously throwing.
I mean, it's positive that he actually is throwing.
Yeah.
And he's got another, what is it? It's April, so May, June, July, August. Like 4 or 5 months to really dial it in.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that he should be already back. He fucking broke his leg when October, September.
I think it's October because we were like 3-1 or 1-3 or something along those lines.
So I don't expect him to be like crazy, you know. Oh, it's a miraculous comeback for Dak Prescott.
Right. No, I agree. I don't think. Oh shit! Is that falling? Okay, bear with us, guys. We're like in the car.
So
Can you tighten that knob?
This one?
Yeah, to maybe not let it move.
Yeah, I'll just have to move that up a little bit.
I don't want to chance this right here. I don't know.
I think you're good now.
Anyways, yeah. So he's not looking.
It's kind of hard to figure this out, guys. My bad.
Okay, that looks. I don't know. Our faces are all fucked.
I know where we're at.
Okay, that looks pretty good. That looks fine.
Cool.
Okay.
Hope we're in frame, guys.
I hope we're in frame. We can't really see because the camera, the little screens on the back. But anyways, so yeah, he looks a little timid. He looks premature. He got 5 months. At least, I guess, if you give him this month, I would say by end of May, if he doesn't look somewhat kind of getting it, like I wanted to see him do a drop back. He didn't do a drop back. He only did like a quick step back. Is like, I don't know. I didn't really like it, but
Yeah, he shouldn't even put it out at that point.
yeah, he didn't look, because there was one moment when he threw and he kind of like backpedaled a little, like out of frame almost, and he almost looked like he was limping. I don't know, man. I would say this though, he's been working with Dallas Cowboy doctors, and I think just in that being that itself, I think Jerry was like, yo, what's good, doctors? And then they were like, oh, he's good. And then that's when the negotiations really started, and then they signed him.
Yeah.
Because I don't think Jerry would go without talking with doctors and just sign a motherfucker to $100 million and shit.
Speaking of Jerry, what do you think Jerry's opinion on the Mr. Pitts, the tight end that ran a 4.4 4.2?
I mean, okay, hear me out. If you give Dak a tight end, now he has one more weapon. But, bro, there's only one fucking ball. You got to give Michael Gallup the ball. That fool's a fucking stud. Amari Cooper is your number one wide receiver. Zeke, I think, at least needs 20 carries. I mean, come on. Yeah, we could use a tight end.
You're forgetting about the boy, CD.
Well, yeah, but I like Michael Gallup more than probably any of them. I think Michael Gallup could potentially be like a Julio kind of. He's pretty damn good. But anyways, yeah, you got CD still, and then you're going to bring in another guy, which, one, our offensive line isn't all that good. So we could try to go build the offensive line again. And two, I think we still need a corner, and I still think we need another pass rusher. So
definitely a pass rusher. We lost dude from Alden Smith didn't sign. So
I don't know, because it's tough. I like Kyle Pitts. Do I like that we'd have to trade up to get him, which means we're going to lose either draft capital or a potential player? I don't like that idea. I don't think he's worth it. I think he's probably the best player, like skills position player coming out of the draft. But is he worth moving up for? Like, is he a top 5 pick? Do you go and move up for a tight end? I don't know. Like, everyone's comparing him to Travis Kelce and shit. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. But look, this is my example. Patrick Mahomes did not have an offensive line, and he had Tyreek Evans, Sammy Watkins, Travis Kelce, Edwards-Helaire, all of the weapons, and they couldn't do shit against the Tampa Bay. Given Tampa Bay had a defense. But, come on now. I'm just saying, look at Green Bay. Devontae Adams, Aaron Jones, Scantley, Lazard, all them, Tanyan, all them dudes, but their defense weren't worth the shit really, and they couldn't stop Tampa Bay, and they couldn't win. Like, if you don't have a defense, you have to have a subpar defense.
Yeah, top 15 at least.
And your offense, I don't think you have to have the best players. You have to have good players, but I think Dallas already has good players.
Not the best players. Like, obviously, CeeDee Lamb was a rookie last year.
Yeah,
Michael Gallup, still developing. Amari Cooper can't play in the fucking cold. We get that. But it's like, they're already there. They're good.
I think our offense is fine. I don't think we struggle. Because, okay, look at it this way. Everyone fucking brags on Dak having numbers. He carries offenses, right? Then what do we need to get him another weapon for?
Yeah, because if we get another weapon and he doesn't do anything, now we're fucking $400 million. What did he sign? $100 million?
100 and something million.
Now we're $100 million in the fucking hole.
He should be able to carry a franchise.
Yeah, you're getting paid like you're going to carry, and you have CeeDee Lamb, number 1 receiver on most teams. Michael Gallup, probably a good number 2, number 1 on most teams. Amari Cooper getting paid like he's a number 1 fucking player. So if you can't fucking win with 3 number 1 wide receivers, I don't know what the fuck.
That's my point, is if you can't win with them, then I don't know if you can't win with that offense, I don't know.
I get it, yeah, the defense, but if you're trying to get Kyle Pitts, that's not helping your defense at all.
No, I really would rather have our line. I think with Dan Quinn being there now, I think he's going to do some good work with the defense. I think our defense is going to be a lot better than it's been in the past. And I think with our offense, we should put up at least 20-plus points a game.
Quinn, that's the guy that blew the 23-8 lead or whatever?
Kinda, I guess, but you can't really say that whenever Matt Ryan didn't do anything either.
So,
and that was Kyle Shanahan's offense at the time. So, I don't know. I'm just saying, it's like, it's hard to really say that Kyle Pitts would be the difference maker.
Yeah, because if you look at it like this, Russell Wilson, great player. Offense is fucking crazy. Defense hasn't been good for three years probably. And look at him. Can't make the Super Bowl. Can't win a fucking playoff game. Yep. It's like, come on, man. Y'all expect these quarterbacks to do everything? Y'all crazy.
Yep.
Oh, really?
And so I'm at the point of just like, Dallas has to get it together as far as defense goes. If we can't get a defense, we're never going to get it together.
Yeah, because people are high, like this fool always says, people are high on Tua Tagovailoa, but his defense was fucking paid the highest.
Let Miami go get Pitts. Because if you give him Pitts, he has Will Fuller, and they got Gesicki, they got Parker, they got Williams, Preston Williams.
They need him.
Maybe
Marvin Jones? No, Marvin Jones signed with the Jags.
Who's their running back again?
Fuck is that dude's
What's
name?
that fucker's name? I had him all year long. It don't even matter. The fact is, if you give him Kyle Pitts, that's a team that could use Kyle Pitts. And if they go get Kyle Pitts and Tua doesn't do it, then you know that Tua is not the guy. But I'll say this, Miami probably fucked up by not going to get Sam Darnold, by not going and getting Deshaun Watson when you could have, which...
Doesn't look like Deshaun's going anywhere.
No,
but prison.
But I don't know. He might, man. We were talking about that. What is the deal with that? You think it's fake?
It's fake news. It's straight CNN. It's fake fucking news.
I don't think it's fake, man.
There's no fucking way. All of a sudden,
not all of a sudden. He's been wanting to trade for a while, and then all this came out like a month or two later. That's a long
that
time.
Sound like fake news?
No, that to me sounds like these people are like, damn, this fool's balling and shit, and
he's trying to get out of Houston. It's not fake news. It's conspiracy. That's why he's trying to get out of Houston.
And think about it. It wasn't just like one or two girls.
It's 20 plus.
22 women, and his endorsements are starting to drop him. The NFL is considering to put him on the exempt list. It's like, yeah, maybe it is fake news. But also, we were talking in the barbershop too. When's the last time that somebody super popping like a Deshaun Watson ended up getting like arrested and actually losing their job and going to jail? Other than Michael Vick.
Aaron Hernandez?
Yeah, but I don't think he was like super popping.
That's true. Michael Vick is still to this day a superstar.
Yes, like he's a superstar.
Like people know him.
Look, not throwing anybody's real like their name, but like there's been so many times when somebody did something super like kind of crazy, like Ray Lewis and fucking Big Ben. And there's just some guys out there, you know.
Ray Rice.
Yeah, well, Ray Rice lost, but I don't feel like he was popping though.
That's facts. I guess you're talking about superstars.
Like superstars that have had some crazy allegations and shit, and it's never like a nigga went to jail. Like O.J. Simpson.
But that O.J. Simpson didn't even. I guess he didn't go to jail either. Fuck.
Like nobody ever's gone to real jail.
Let's see. Plexico did. Well, I guess he wasn't popping.
He wasn't popping. Who else? Greg Hardy, but he wasn't popping either. I'm just looking at the big. Michael Vick was the one person that I know. He was a superstar in the he was the NFL at that time. He was
Madden's cover. He was. I mean, obviously he was the cover. Ray Lewis was the cover. Like
yeah, those guys are the guys that you're like, oh shit, you know. But okay, so that's the thing. I don't even see this fool getting in real trouble. I see the NFL being like, yo. Just sit out the first 4 games, dog. Sit out the first 4 games, and then you'll be back. It's not like your team's worth the fuck, and you're gonna have to stick with Houston now.
Yeah, he's fucked. Even if it goes away, he's fucked. Teams are like, I don't want to fucking handle this now. He's a problem. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's a problem.
Quote unquote problem. People just put that problem on people now, and they don't want to like. Look at Russell Westbrook. I know it's a different sport, but he's a bad teammate, and now he's playing for the Wizards. So
yeah, like that's the thing is you get. I mean, I hope it's not true, but it's hard to say that 22 people or 22 women all went in and were like, hey, let's take this motherfucker down.
Yeah, it's like, why Deshaun Watson of all fucking people? He seems like the nicest motherfucker in the world.
Yeah, but see, that's what's crazy is we don't even know who that fucker is.
Yeah. So, I guess you're right, because we didn't know Big Ben, we didn't know
Ray Lewis. Like, if you look at Ray Lewis, he's pretty, well known in the NFL community.
Oh, yeah, he's still a legend.
Yeah, and it's like, I wouldn't have thought that shit. Look at Paul Pierce. Look at that motherfucker. That fool be partying with bitches and shit. Hey, them fools are hating.
Shout out Paul Pierce, though, because I want to say the story was about Paul Pierce one time. He got stabbed fucking 17 times and almost died and came back and won MVP in the finals. Not like it was like super, like, it was during the season, end of the season, he won the MVP of the finals.
Oh, that's what's up.
That fool got fucking stabbed like 17 times.
I always liked Paul Pierce, except he played on the Celtics.
That's the only reason I never liked. I told my boss he's a Celtic fan. I said I never liked fucking Paul Pierce. And the one championship he got was against Kobe, and it made me so fucking mad, but it made me like him.
Yeah, that's true. It made me like I liked Kevin Garnett. Oh yeah, I liked Ray Allen.
Like Rajon Rondo.
Yeah, like all them motherfuckers. I didn't like Pierce, but yeah, when he won, it was like, oh, okay, you're pretty.
It's like, that's why I tell people Luka Doncic reminds me of Paul Pierce. He's slow, but he gets to his fucking spot and he makes his shot most of the time.
That's very
He's
true.
Paul Pierce of the modern era, but I like Luka Doncic.
I like Luka too.
He don't play for the Celtics, that's why.
I don't know, but yeah, you got all these people, and now it's like Deshaun's in the Heat, and I'm like, is he really gonna get in trouble though? I don't really think so. Like, he might have to pay all these women off.
Yeah, he might lose like an endorsement or two. He might not be Nike. He might be Puma.
Yeah, he'll go to somebody else that's like, Deshaun? Yeah, cool. We'll sign that for.
Like New Balance is like, hey, Deshaun wasn't. Let's make some pleats for you, brother.
Exactly. So it's just kind of like one of those things. It's like you gotta weigh the pros and cons. And yeah, I'm not saying what he did potentially or allegedly is cool. It's just like, they don't ever really get punished, though. That's the fucked up part.
If he was, like, say, retired and he was probably, let's put a random ass name out there, Chad Ochocinco. Guy watches fucking podcast. It's Chad Ochocinco. He's retired. Allegations came up with that. He's in jail like this. He's done. He's Bill Cosby. He's R. Kelly. He's done. But since this kid is playing in the NFL and he's popping, he's top 5 quarterback, maybe top 10, maybe, I don't know. He's more than likely, I'm not going to say that we know the whole fucking story of the news or the jury, the judge, and the fucking prosecutor. But for the most part, I feel like he'll be let off the leash.
Yeah, he might have to do probation and some fucking fines and shit.
Or something will come up, oh, these women were in a Facebook group trying to take down Deshaun Watson.
Exactly.
Something crazy. You know,
I don't know.
Y'all know how shit goes.
It's just dumb when it comes to athletes, I guess. It's just you protect the shield. That's what it is. The people say that, like Pat McAfee brings that up. He's like, you protect the shield at all costs.
Yep.
You know, the shield is, I don't know, it's just one of those things. It's above all.
It's a coveted thing.
It's like Freemasons and shit.
Yeah, they're fucking what do you call it? It's like a cult.
Yeah, it's like a cult. You gotta be in it to win it kind of shit. And if you're not, then fuck all that shit.
And then Chad Ochocinco and Brandon Marshall was talking, like, what happens to the dudes that are like not popping? You know what I mean? Like the Philip Adams that kills 5 people, his kids and wife and a doctor because he goes crazy. Like,
that's what I'm saying is
like those guys don't matter after the NFL. Really, they play their role and they're done.
Yep, that's the thing.
West, they're done.
They're done, bro. You don't get second chances when you try to rebel against shit like that. Like you think you're above the logo and shit, and you're like, nah, bro, I'm not. Like, either you get in line and you can make a shit ton of money and be popular and shit, or not.
Yeah, you either abide by the rules or you get put in fucking isolation. You're done.
I ain't gonna lie though, this traffic's crazy right now.
Fuck yeah, everybody's passing this fool.
And I'm going 80, and these fools are going like 90 to 100.
Yeah, they're
zipping by me.
If there's any highway patrol officers watching this, there's no one going over any speed limit.
Get them all so I can get home there faster. I don't know. I was thinking about that too. I'm excited about Sam Darnold. I've been on Sam Darnold's fucking train for the last 3 months, I think. I wanted him in Dallas. I wanted him just to get the fuck out of New York. Well, he got the fuck out of New York. I think Matt Rule is a hell of a fucking coach, and he's got Robbie Anderson that's only had one other 1,200-yard season, and it was with Sam motherfucking Darnold.
That's his best
receiver. Christian McCaffrey now.
CMC.
He's got fucking Curtis Samuel now.
He plays for the Washington football team.
What?
Yeah, he plays with Terry McLaurin. I thought that too, and then Felipe told me that. Or somebody said that. I was like, what the fuck?
I don't believe neither one of y'all motherfuckers.
Yeah, I'll Google it.
Yeah, Google that shit while I'm fucking talking about my boy Sam. Nah, I'm excited. Like, I think he's going to do so much better. Because, okay, they were talking about this. Adam Gase had Ryan Tannehill under his wing. Decided to let him go. Ryan Tannehill flourishes.
Sam is an American football wide receiver for the Washington football team.
Wow, gay. But anyways, he went and let Ryan Tannehill go. What is Ryan Tannehill doing now? Flourishing. He played under Adam Gase for the last like 4 years now. coming to know that Adam Gase ain't worth a shit when it comes
Do
to
not pass.
coaching.
I don't
fucking pass.
It says right there.
Adam Gase is clearly not a good head coach. I'm
Obviously.
calling it now. I'm not saying he's gonna be like super sick, like a fucking number one quarterback in the league.
He's not gonna be the number one quarterback in that division. Sorry.
I think he's the number 2 quarterback.
Big facts. Better than Ryan. Better than Taysom Hill.
Right now, early prediction, I have Tampa winning that division.
Oh, easily.
But I have Carolina coming in second. Getting Christian McCaffrey back healthy.
Yeah, you got CMC
You got
back.
Robbie Anderson. I could have sworn they got somebody as a wide receiver, though.
I could Google
It don't matter. And then, did they just sign like Jimmy Graham? Or they signed a tight end too? I don't know. I'm just excited for that team right now. I think, like I said, Matt Rule is a good coach. I believe. I think it's gonna come. It's gonna be a turnaround for Sam Darnold and the Carolina Panthers. But I also heard that a lot of teams are interested in Teddy Bridgewater as a backup. Does he go and back somebody up? I would say go to Denver. Go to Denver, put pressure on Drew Lock, and see if you could maybe take over the team by just stepping on the field.
No one really I can think of. DJ Moore, David, Keith Kirkwood. I don't know who that is.
Who's their tight ends?
David Arnold, Giovanni Ricci, Ian Thomas, Colin Thompson, and Stefan Sullivan.
Huh.
They'll have shit.
I don't know. I'm excited for him.
Yeah,
I think it's about time he got a new opportunity.
With on that team, Teddy Bridgewater. Where's he going?
I don't know, man. I mean, it's hard to say because I feel like all the teams now that needed quarterbacks got quarterbacks.
Yep, and everybody that don't need one is
They're
going
about to go get one. So it's like,
unless he goes to the division rival in the Saints.
yeah, but I don't think they have enough money to go do that. That's
He
the
has a
problem.
big ass fucking contract.
So it's like,
Stupid contract.
it's tough for him to fucking. He would have to go to a team that, like
Minnesota?
maybe Russell Wilson and the Seahawks, or
Back up.
like I said, Denver.
I've been saying I wanted Deshaun Watson in the Denver Bronco uniform because that team would be crazy with Cortland, Jerry Jeudy, Font, and Melvin Gordon. Sheesh.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know when it comes to Teddy.
Yeah.
Right now, it looks like you got the Jags getting Trevor.
Goated.
You got the Jets going Zach Wilson.
Another goat.
I don't know. I'm not sold on him. And then you got San Fran sitting at 3. What do you think they do? Who do you think they go? A lot of talk has Mac Jones.
They keep saying Mac Jones, but I think he sucks. That's the dude from Alabama, right?
Who's the last Alabama quarterback to do sick?
There was not AJ, but what's the AJ dude that fucking came out of Alabama not that long ago? He played for the fucking Bengals.
McLaurin.
Yeah, fuck that dude sucked.
And McElroy. There was another McElroy.
Dude, there's never been a
Look at
quarterback.
Tua. Tua hasn't done shit.
Not yet. I
Jalen Hurts.
Not yet.
Not shit.
But he's
Philly don't even want that motherfucker right now.
No one wants that motherfucker right now.
I'm just saying, Alabama, you know why I think they flourish in Alabama? Because you have all good players around. Their
all
defense
pro
is
everything.
good. Wide receivers are good. Running backs are good. Look at Derrick Henry, Mark Ingram, fucking, who are the other fuckers that came out of there? Wasn't Kenyon Drake from there?
I think so. They showed a thing of wide receivers and running backs, and the running backs were stacked. The wide receivers were like Jerry Jeudy, Julio Jones, T. Higgins. Not T. Higgins. No, T. Higgins was one of them, I believe. The dude that plays for Atlanta, I think, came out of Ridley. I think he played on that team. The dude that just coming out, the dude that won the Heisman. They showed the fucking list, and there's like
It's
badass
just so
receivers.
many people, but these quarterbacks have it made, bro. When you're throwing to a guy that's wide the fuck open, It's so much easier than having to sit there and read reads.
And you know he's not going against the best corner because the best corner's on Alabama. So it's
so it's like, I look at that and I'm just like,
most of
it's hard
suck.
for me to really evaluate an Alabama quarterback and really give them credit where credit is due. I think Justin Fields is the quarterback that Deshaun Watson is. Everybody passed on Deshaun Watson because I think at the time, who was in his draft? Was it Andrew Luck?
It was Luck.
I think Trubinsky was in that.
Trubisky, maybe. I can look it up real quick.
I don't know. I just know that their whole thing was kind of whatever, and now I look at it and I'm kind of like, well, I'm not entirely sure, but I think he's the guy that everybody's kind of passing on, and it's like, oh yeah, Justin Fields. He kind of sucks, but we'll see. There's like fucking 5 guys right now.
Number 1 was Myles Garrett. Mitchell Trubisky was 2. Pat Mahomes.
Oh yeah, Pat
And Deshaun Watson was later. So Pat Mahomes and Mitchell Trubisky.
And right now they got Lawrence, they got Wilson, and then who knows at 3? Maybe Mac Jones, Trey Lance.
And if he doesn't go to one of those 3 teams, San Francisco, Jets, or obviously not going to the Jags, but Justin Fields might drop to like 4th round.
Nah, he won't go that far. I think if he gets if he falls to New England or Denver, then they'll take him.
I forgot about those 2 fuckers. But New England's like fucking 17.
That's what I'm saying. If he drops out of the top 10,
we might pick him up.
Nah. But I see like New England saying, okay, we got Cam for 1 more year. Let him learn behind Cam, and then we'll put his ass in next year.
The only way Mac Jones is good if he goes to New England. I'm calling him. If Billy Belichick could get him in there, gee.
Maybe. I don't know. I heard a bunch of stuff about Sidham, and he never made a start.
That's facts.
So, I don't know. New England sucks at drafting. They do. They don't draft worth the fuck when it comes to offense.
No.
They're pretty good on defense, but
I mean they got Brissett and Garoppolo.
That fool sucks. Garoppolo cannot stay healthy. That's the problem right now with San Francisco and him. It's like, bro, you can't fucking stay healthy. You couldn't even stay healthy during the COVID season. You can't stay healthy during any season. And the one season he stayed healthy, he went to the Super Bowl. But then now you can't even make a fucking open throw to the fucking wide open wide receiver.
Oh, you know what? Talking about San Francisco and them, what do you think about the April Fool's joke from George Kittle? Where he posted a picture of him in the Jacksonville Jaguar jersey.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, he posted it, he said, with the eyes. And he's like, nah, April Fool's, like trying to play it off. But it's like, yo, bro, you don't just do that shit, dog. And of all teams, the Jaguars, and they're getting Trevor Lawrence, is like, why the fuck would he pick the Jaguars?
But then if they would have said that about anybody, I think. If he would have done it to Dallas or he would have done it in Pittsburgh, they would have all been like, why them? Oh,
that's true, but like, the fucking
I don't know. I don't think.
I guess maybe he's like, no one fucks with the Jags.
Exactly. I just think he did it for fucking shits and giggles. What do you think about Jalen Smith and all the players coming out saying that they might be able to change their numbers to whatever they want?
Oh, and he's like, I want number 5 or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm for
I think
it.
Michael Gallup said he wanted number 4, and Dak said, nah, nigga.
Yeah, and then fucking CD wanted 2.
Yeah, but see, I don't know. I don't know if I like it. Because it's like...
At that point, anybody can be any number if you lit.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter, but... It just makes it a little bit more, like...
Unorthodox?
Yeah, it's, like, real unorganized.
I think it'd be cool.
It'd be cool, but then it's like...
Like, why do you let
see
Julio...
a number 9 fucking running around.
Why do you let Julio be 11?
Because a wide receiver.
Why can't that motherfucker be 5 then? Or 7? Or...
Because that's not a wide receiver number.
Not because we say it's not a number, but if it was a number, it'd be cool.
It's not. It's just never been like that, ever.
I mean, in college it is.
Yeah, and that's why it's all fucked. That's why everybody looks, and then they don't even fucking at least just give the one number to the one player. You fucking have a 9 on offense and a fucking 9 on defense. It's like, bruh.
That'd be lit.
No, I would rather it just stay the same. Or I don't know. Do whatever the fuck you want, I guess.
I think it'd be lit to
I don't
see.
really buy jerseys, especially like of the newer guys, just because I'm not all for them.
Unless, like if it was like
if we got a Kyle Pitts, I'll buy that nigga's jersey.
Kyle Pitts is be
Like, that fool is pretty lit. I like him, but I just don't think he's worth going up and getting. That's my point. If he falls to us, fucking draft the motherfucker. The only thing, the downfall is a lot of fucking people have said he's not a good blocker.
Fuck up. We got 3 other tight ends that can fucking block at that point.
Yeah, but then now you start getting predictable. It's like, oh, they're big jumbos in, they're running the ball.
Who used to say they weren't good at fucking pass or run block? Rob Gronkowski. They were like, you're not good, and then or Kittle, one of the good ones. They're like, he's not good, and then all of a sudden there's fucking highlights of this fool the next season just fucking blocking out of his ass.
Maybe.
You can teach blocking. You can't teach speed and shit like
true.
that.
That is true.
You can't teach that shit. That's an unhuman. That's like crazy. That's fucking crazy. The dude ran a 4.4 or 4.3 or some shit.
Yeah, he is pretty fast.
6'5", dog. He's fucking massive. That's a train running at you. God damn.
By the way, fucking Carlos Correa.
Yeah, bitch.
Fuck you, dog.
I don't even know what we're talking about.
Fuck you. He's fucking a bitch. That fool got offered the max deal with Houston, denied it, and says he wants to go to free agency. Basically saying, I'm fucking bouncing. I'm fucking pissed. I'm glad I never got your jersey, dog. I'm an Alex Bregman, and I'm a fucking Altuve fan anyways, but what the fuck, bro? Best shortstop in the fucking league, and we're gonna lose him. I think Houston's fucked. I think all over the map, Houston's fucked. Houston football team, baseball team, fucking basketball team, they're all fucked. You like Houston, don't fucking expect anything from them ever again.
JQ!
Yeah, because, look,
sucks,
James Harden, bounce. Deshaun wants out, bounce. Well, he hasn't bounced yet. He might not bounce, but they're still going to suck.
Correa,
about to bounce.
Fucking all our
George
players.
Springer, bounced.
Fucking
The
pitcher.
coach, bounced. I think he coaches Detroit now. Bounced.
Who's the pitcher? Garrett Cole.
Garrett
Bounced.
Cole, bounced. Houston's just going down. I'm like, fuck.
Literally, Tuve and fucking Bregman are going to be the Bagwell and Biggio.
Yeah, we're never going to win shit. This might be our last year to be able to win something. We're fucking good. We could use a little bit better closers, like fucking late innings pitchers, but outside of that, we're pretty damn good, man. Angels actually look pretty good too, but fuck them.
Angels suck. They will never win with Trout. That's
I don't know.
facts.
I seen that the other day. I was all sad. I was like, damn, fool, the 3 of y'all together for the rest of y'all's career would be lit. But I mean, I don't know. I look at it that way. Maybe he stays, but why would you not take the max deal?
I think you can get paid more out in the offseason whenever contract's over.
Well, no, we're the only team that can offer him the most.
That's what I'm saying.
But he could go and sign with a different team, and they could sign him for a lot. Like the Yankees could probably sign him for a lot, but I don't know. I think he ends up with the Yankees.
I don't think so. I think he'll sign at the end of the year because AD did the same thing. He's like, nah, I'm good, and then waited until the end of the year and signed his little 2-3 years or whatever the fuck.
I mean, I hope so.
I think he will. I mean, I'm always on the. They might do it, but then I'm like, who gives a fuck, really? I mean, we got our championship. I'm happy for a little bit.
Yeah, that's true. We did win.
Now the Cowboys are on and the Lakers are another thing. I haven't seen the Cowboys win, and the Lakers I expect to fucking win all the time.
Yeah, Lakers should always win.
Yeah,
if
so
they're not
like,
winning at all, they got to be at least in it.
And I don't even watch it right now because AD's out, and that's one of my favorite
All I
players.
know is they might be coming back pretty soon, and that's just a sign that we're going to fucking rank, motherfuckers.
Everybody's, the Suns. I don't give a fuck. They have Chris Paul, and Chris Paul's not winning shit. And that's facts.
I don't think anybody right now competes with us.
No. You have an Andre Drummond. People forget how good Andre Drummond really is.
Yeah.
That's a 2020 master right there if you really wanted to.
Yeah, like, I mean, look, last night we didn't have Kuz, LeBron, AD, and somebody else was out. And we were competing with the Heat last night.
114,
It's like,
104.
bruh, we should be competing with them with nobody.
Yeah, they got
fucking KCP's over here popping off for like 30.
Maybe that's what we need. Those guys to sit out so these other guys can get heat up before the playoffs.
Exactly.
And y'all are fucked at that point.
Lakers are gonna repeat. You know how Lakers do, right?
And people are still not sold on the Celtics. I'm sold on the Celtics to win the fucking East.
I'm not sold on the Celtics. I think it's gonna be Philly.
The only reason I say it is because it's 17-17 champ. Like, there's my car.
There's my buggy back there.
There's all your fucking, what do you call it?
Yeah, my little Volkswagen buggy.
So,
I'm more sold on Philly. I think Philly's kind of underrated, especially with Brooklyn doing their thing.
I like them, but it's just a narrative that the NBA likes to. I don't think it's rigged, but it's probably gonna happen. If it happens, it's fucking rigged because Lakers have 17, or going for 17 or 16, whatever the fuck. How many championships? So the 17-17. And if the Lakers make the finals, I'm going to assume the Celtics are going to make the finals.
I mean, that would be epic as fuck.
That'd be so stupid lit. That's why I'm like, I want that to happen. And I say it because I called it last year, the Heat versus Lakers, and nobody fucking believed me. And they're like, you're fucking stupid. You think... I'm like, yes, I think Jimmy Butler is a fucking beast.
I don't know. If
Maybe
the Celtics could get it together, but they don't look like they're getting shit together.
Fuck no, they don't.
They fucking suck.
But like I said, I like to call it before the year, and that's what I'm going with. So
I think Brooklyn has probably the best chance right now. They're just stacked.
That nigga Harden MVP. God damn, that fool fucking plays amazing.
That fool's just going off right now.
I'm pissed. That team is too stacked. Like, I get it. You gotta stack your team because LeBron stacks his team. I mean, LeBron has a fucking stacked team. But it's like, fuck, 4, 5, 6 superstars?
See, but I also don't think that Blake Griffin's still Blake Griffin.
I mean, he don't have to do
I don't
shit,
think
though.
Aldridge is all that good either.
But he's still better than fucking, like, Montrezl Harrell, better than fucking JaVale McGee.
See, but I don't think that. I see Aldridge being a liability in the defensive side.
So does Blake Griffin. Blake Griffin's too short to be a interior.
At least Drummond's gonna protect the rim a little bit more and get rebounds.
Body,
yeah.
And then Aldridge's an exterior.
And Montrezl Harrell's a fucking grinder.
That fool's a savage.
Yeah,
he was ready to kill somebody the other night.
Yeah, so it's like when I look at those players against their players, we're just a little bit more like athletic, we're versatile. Like, you know, you got LeBron, you got AD, those are gonna be your front scorers.
Yeah, that's scary right there.
You know, you just got too many guys there that's just like, oh yeah, they're good. Yeah, you got KD, but is James Harden gonna be able to guard LeBron, or is KD gonna be able to guard AD?
Yeah, if you put LeBron on James Harden, that's locked. You put what's his name on Irving, the little Dennis Schroeder, the fucking.
Oh, that's done though.
Yeah, that's clamped. Then you put AD on KD. Oh my god, that's a give and take.
It's gonna be tough for AD to guard Durant though, but
they're pretty similar, so it's like it could work. Even if you put AD on James Harden, like James Harden's not the fastest dude.
No, he's not the fastest.
So
he
it's
just
like,
draws good fouls though.
So that's what I'm saying. You put somebody, even if you put Wesley Matthews on fucking.
That's what I'm saying. We're pretty deep.
KCP on Harden, and then you can put LeBron on KD.
Yeah,
LeBron's gonna fucking block his ass down.
We're rolling pretty deep. I
hope I see that. That'd be kind of cool. Because I never got to see the LeBron Kobe, so at least I get to see the LeBron. You know, maybe KD. That'd be cool.
Yeah, it wouldn't be bad.
Two of the best scorers,
I don't know.
Best players in the league.
It's coming up to playoff time. Shout out Baylor, national champs. And Stanford for the women's basketball. Shout out Stanford.
Oh, Stanford won it?
Yeah.
Sheesh.
So, shout out them two programs.
Baylor played it with the defense and a little bit of offense, but mostly good defense. Man, I wanted to see Suggs win it all.
I did too, but it just goes to show defense isn't dead yet.
Oh, hell no.
Like, I don't care how much fucking offense you have. If you can't stop somebody and they can stop you, it doesn't have to be every time. But if they stop you enough times, that fucking score gets ran up.
Yeah, like, there's teams in the NBA that aren't really good at defense. They're good at offense, like the Sacramento Kings. Great offensive team. Not a great defensive team. And if they got their defense together, fuck, that team could be crazy.
Yeah, but if you'd have to get rid of their offense to get defense.
Yeah,
because their offensive players aren't going to get defense all the time.
Yeah, like Bagley would have to get rid of, or De'Aaron Fox or something like, or Buddy Hield.
Yeah, you're getting rid of some of that offense and bring in defense. It's like, well,
shout out to the Rookie of the Year, Tyrese Halliburton.
Is he really?
I hope. I like him.
I have his autograph card.
I like him and I like Melo. So if either one of those two win, I don't give a fuck.
I don't think Melo's gonna win it because he's gonna miss the rest of the season.
Yeah,
it's
like
tough to not give it to him though, because it's like, damn, you balled out all season long.
All season, I think he's gonna win it. But if I had a replacement for him, it'd be Halliburton.
I don't know.
I think it's a beast.
Shout out everyone watching the Masters, by the way.
Shoo!
I'll be honest, I've watched a little today and a little yesterday. It's just a little too hard for me. It's just like, I don't give a fuck. Brooks Koepka's out. Tiger's out. Rory sucks. Fucking
somebody come into
like,
the fucking
nobody. Like, it's just...
I'd rather watch tennis or watch fucking the little Japanese girl
I'd rather
play.
just watch disc golf. There's a motherfucking tournament going on in... Where was it?
North
Georgia? North Carolina?
I think it's North Carolina.
I don't know. Whoever's over there. I know it's a stacked card. Kevin Jones, Ricky Wasaki, Nico LaCastro.
Brody Smith's playing.
Was he playing? I didn't see
he said he wasn't playing very good. But.
I didn't see any highlights. But shout out all them fools. We're going to go disc golf right now. Like, whoo! I'm excited. Like,
yeah, I like I tell people, I'm not good at it. It's just something different. It's hard, bro. It's a hard game to get. You can play golf and be decent. This, you go in there and you're like, what the fuck? You throw it, and the first time you throw it, it's like 5 fucking feet in front of you. It's in front of the tee box. You're like, bro, there's no way I can't throw this fucking disc 500 feet.
I still can't fucking. What's this for, dude?
And the like, I don't know what the fuck that was.
I don't know what the fuck that was.
But like the science behind disc is crazy.
Yeah, there's a lot to playing. Like, okay, I was explaining this to a friend the other day, was if you want to play disc golf just for the fun of it, it's a cheap sport.
Yeah.
You can go buy a starter set for like $30, $40. You're going to get the basic enough to go and play and probably have some good fun. But everyone asks me, like, why do you keep buying so many discs and shit? And it's like, well, there's several reasons. I'm getting further in depth with it, so everyone would think like, oh, that disc should do what that disc. They're both the same, but no, they're not. They're far from the same. Yeah. You could buy the same disc with the same weight, and that disc that does, like, it goes straight and goes left. This disc could go straight and go right. It could go straight, just straight. Not every disc is the same. And so for that, you buy more discs because you're getting further in depth. But it's such a fun game because those people that go play ball golf, they're spending about $20 a time every time they go, plus all the other expenses.
Yeah.
Every time you go play ball golf, that's one disc in my bag if I really want it. Yeah, that's a good disc.
And most of the time, it's like lazy though. It's like you're in a car. You're not really engaged with your whole card. You're engaged with one other person like this.
That's true too. I never thought about it that way.
This one, you could go 20 fucking people on one fucking hole and play, and you're all fucking around. This motherfucker hit the tree.
Yeah, that's fucking true. That's 100% true, because that's what ends up happening is you engage with people. Like in the last couple tournaments, it was cool. I played with a bunch of people that I know from local, like Carlsbad, Ruidoso, from around the area. But now I'm going to where I don't know anybody. They don't know me, but I promise you one thing. After this weekend, they will know who the fuck I am. That's a guarantee to the Beer Bros fam. I will represent so fucking hard that they're gonna not be able to not remember me. They're gonna want me to come back because they're gonna be like, you need to come back, we want to whoop your ass. And be like, nah, I'll be back, but you ain't whipping my ass.
Yeah, it's like, it's fun, it's crazy, like, because we play random duos on Tuesdays, and if you do that in ball golf and you get somebody that's kind of sucky, you're like out of the game. You're done. You're not winning it, bro. In this one, Draw could get say I'm probably the worst player. Say he gets me, we're fucking probably gonna win it, low key.
Yeah, we could still win. I just need him to maybe hit some putts.
Yeah, there's something.
Something, whatever. Maybe he hits a good drive, and I don't have to really drive. It just depends. But the fact of the matter is it's just such a fun game.
It's crazy.
You would never think it's that much fun until you go and actually experience it. So now, like I said, this is our first tournament out of state with people we don't even know. I think our card had 31 players.
Yeah.
That's a pretty stacked little rec division card.
So the payout's better crazy.
It's going to be good, but you guys know, I think I've mentioned it. I got 6th place, I got 4th place, and I got 2nd place. There's only one more place to go. And I don't have any intentions of coming home with anything less. It's not who I am. I don't like to come in less than first.
I'm trying to go top 15, top 10. That's middle of the pack, but that's like for a first actual tournament, middle of the pack. I feel like that's perfect.
And I was telling him, there's so much to the game, it's hard to remember everything. But one thing that you can always remember is just take one throw at a time. It's like anything, whether you're lifting weights or you're eating better, it's always like one thing at a time. Eat that first meal right, eat the second meal right. One step at a time. Start with one day, start with one bottle of water, start whatever you want. Start with that and you'll get to where you want to be. So that was my advice to him, is just make sure to take your time, man.
And if y'all watching this, tag him, talk to him, encourage him. Aaron Dominguez, he grinds his ass off. I hope he plays good this weekend. That's my dog. So I always encourage him, Mikey, Rob, Natasha. This is short people that I like. I mean, I'm not trying to say I don't like everybody, but these are the people I fuck with. So Cody Butler, I believe he's playing.
Yeah, and Andy Blanco.
Cody's like I've said before, my favorite player in town. So I hope this man wins it. I'm his biggest supporter, I feel like, other than probably his wife and kids. But
yeah, we're rolling probably almost 10 people deep this weekend to Odessa.
Just from Roswell.
Just to go and play disc golf. So
Roswell has crazy talent.
It's not just me. We got guys in probably 4 different divisions.
I think Nacho's out here too, huh?
Nah, I don't think he ended up coming. But nonetheless, it's just like you have these tournaments and we're repping for Roswell. We're putting ourselves on the map. We appreciate everybody showing us love. Like he said, just if you guys want to keep updated on it, you go to pdga.com. Look up the tournament called Luck of the Draw, Odessa, Texas. You go in there, it should say something like live scoring. Click that. Starting tomorrow around probably 8:30ish, it should start being live.
And tomorrow's Saturday.
Saturday or whatever. Oh, well, I guess it'd be today. You can go and you can follow the scoring, and you'll see our names. It'll be Ben Gonzalez, Aaron Dominguez, Robert Mendoza's in intermediate.
Let's go, baby.
Natasha Chavez, I think she ended up joining.
Let's go, baby.
Intermediate women.
She's a beast.
Mikey Sanchez, Greg. You have Andy Blanco, I think, is in the 50-plus amateur, I think something like amateur. Yeah. And then Cody Butler, he's in the MPO.
MPO, baby. Let's win that, baby.
If you guys want to go in there, check it out. Keep an eye on how we're doing. We appreciate
my boy T-Dog from Carlsbad and Trevor.
Oh, yeah. Trevor's going to be there. Some of the other Carlsbad. I think Mike Campos will be down here. Albert Ornelas, I think, is coming down here. There's a bunch of Carlsbad. I think Ruidosa's a bunch of people are coming. It's just a community thing that I've not ever been a part of. That I love it. But I'll be honest, and it's just the nature of who I am. The beast. Yeah. I don't give a fuck about any of those people.
I don't give a shit.
I love them. I hope they do good. I just don't hope they do better than me.
That's why I said shout out Aaron Dominguez. I hope he plays good, because if I play better than him, guess what? He's gonna hear it for the fucking rest of the. Like, hey, bro, in tournaments I beat you, fool. Like that's. I
mean, Mikey knows that for a fact. He hasn't beat me in one tournament. I actually got $100 on a bet this weekend.
So.
It's not the stash this time, because I said after that first time, I ain't fucking doing the stash.
Because eventually he will. I mean, he'll have a good round or something.
Yeah, he might have a good weekend, and I lose my stash. That's not fair to me.
So that's what way I say I like these people, I like them, but if I'm in the same division as you,
you're just my enemy. Like, I'm rooting for you, but just know that I'll be there.
Yeah, I'm trying to win at the end of the day.
I mean, at the end of the day, if it could be my brother Aaron and Mikey on the fucking lead card on Sunday, that'd be fucking lit.
That'd be dope.
That'd be lit as shit if we're all on the lead card, all Roswell. I mean, if that could happen, that's cool, but you guys know how I am. I talk shit. I'll be talking shit to you guys.
I talk shit, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna be on the card and be like, yo, bro, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, so
I don't give a fuck.
I'm just like, I'm excited, like I said, best of luck to everybody.
Yeah.
But, you know, I'm coming. To me, in my eyes, the way I view this entire trip, this fucking tournament, is
it's go time.
I have a lot riding on my own shoulders. Not because someone put it there. Shout out, we just made it to Texas. But not because someone put it there, not because whatever. It's just for the simple fact that that's the pressure I put on myself.
Yeah, I put pressure on myself too. Like, I played shitty in Marvin's tournament, so this one I'm gonna have to go crazy. Like, I have to prove myself to not anybody, but to myself that I can play this fucking game.
Exactly. So, and when I say I'm going out there to win, it's because I'm going out there to win. I'm not saying that because I'm just talking shit. I don't do that. I do it, and I go back my fucking shit up.
See, like I said, I don't expect myself to win, but if it's fucking there, guess what? I'm in that motherfucker talking shit. I'm having a good time. I already said if I'm in the lead, if I have the fucking lead card that weekend, I'm coming with a bottle of Hennessy that weekend. In my bag. Every time I hit a birdie, I'm gonna fucking drink it. I already said it.
Fuck it.
Because that's how I am. I'm like, I encourage everybody to do good, but I want to fucking play and play good myself. I haven't been playing this game long enough to fucking expect myself to win, but if I'm in that situation, I already put in my mind like what I'm gonna do. So even if I lose, I'm like, fuck it, that's what I want to do.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Like Tiger wears red every fucking Sunday when he's in the lead. You just gotta put that in your mindset, like what you're gonna do if you're in the lead. Like you never know.
That's true. I'm ready though, and I hope you guys are ready for it because
this could be crazy.
I'm gonna have a trophy pretty soon. I say in 2 days. 2 days, I'll have my first fucking trophy.
I hope I get a top 10 for y'all motherfuckers. Like I hope I hit an ace or something.
That'd be lit, man. So. Alright guys, we're going to sign off. We got about about another hour. So, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Be on the lookout for a vlog. We'll probably do some video and a food review coming soon too. So, just keep a lookout on all of that shit. Appreciate all you guys.
We might throw a mukbang out. You never know.
Never know. So, you know how we do. We're going to be filming some more. So, this is just basically a start to our weekend. So, peace.